In the summer of 2010, the Bavarian forest town of Viechtach was the European host of the iPax peace campaign. iPax, International Peace Art Exhibitions, came into being at the instigation of no less than the former European Commission President Jacques Santer in 2008. On the initiative of Dali expert Roger M. Erasmy, the artist group Dalis Erben, Dalis Heirs, along with guest artists, were exhibited at the Viechtach Old Town Hall as part of the iPax Peace Project.
Well, we have Reinhard Schmid here, who's... You're the curator, aren't you, of the exhibition?
So they say, yeah. I get all the work.
You get all the fun things to do. So were you the one that selected the artists and got them together?
Well, actually, part of the group, Dalis Erben, was set. You know, like Micha, Maschka, Älterer, they're like founding members of the group, but with the rest, Erasmy, you know, gave me great liberty to choose the ones I like.
So, friends of the group?
There are artists who have been with the group, but not really members, or there are newer members like Zademack. He has been with the group with recent shows, and there are also friends like Gric or Viktor Safonkin is a good friend. And they came out of friendship, you know, so, which makes me very happy.
And Reinhard Schmid is our very best friend, so he just came to Prague personally, and it was very, very good of him, very great of him. And he asked Viktor to take part in this exhibition, so of course Viktor said yes, because it's not possible to say no to Reinhard.
You also have an event that's happening today as well, the Spanish Fest.
Well, my idea has always been to not only have an opening, but have like a little festival, you know. And Viechtach is a small enough town to try to involve as many people who live here, and we have a really beautiful square, and there are some nice bars and places around the square, and we could involve them, you know. They thought, well, if there is a vernissage, an opening with a group that has a kind of a Spanish tradition, being Dalis Erben, we're going to make a Spanish fest on the square to go with the vernissage.
And the town of Viechtach is very involved in this ongoing project here with the series of exhibitions.
Well, we're trying to involve the people here, you know. Art should not be something for a small elite somewhere. It should be something that brings joy to the people who are involved, and that's why I try to, instead of raising barriers like it's done many times with art, you know, art is being used as a weapon to discriminate people who are not part of a certain elite. I try to do the opposite. I want to involve people who normally may not go to an opening. Come here, this is also for us. Enjoy what we have to offer.
It's been quite a program of international artists that you've had here so far, hasn't it?
The group of artists working in this field isn't really that big. It's a few hundred in the whole world. And with the internet and all of this today, they pretty much know each other. And when artists of a high profile, like the ones we're trying to show here, when they hear that what we're doing is interesting enough, they will participate. And so far, we could succeed with this.
Yeah, there's people in the city government here that are very much involved.
Well, you have who's our cultural manager, and her whole office really, you know, I mean, there are things that need to be organized, and the invitations for the artists, the booking of a hotel, the media has to be fed with information, flags have to be printed, flyers, catalog, you know, it's a lot of people are involved, and it's a big effort for a small town. then we decided we would go with a, how does one say, a certain style. You know, you can't do just everything. We decided, since I have some contacts in the fantastic surrealist area, that we would go in this direction. And our mayor loves fantastic art. And so, you know, when you have enough people who really are passionate about something, one convinces the next one, and once that one catches fire, he convinces a few more, and then it just goes on. And so far we could convince the city board that it would be a good idea to do this, and the events we've had in the past were successful enough for everyone to say, oh yeah, this is something cool, we want to go on. So, you know, one step leads to another. And that's how we've done it so far. And I hope we can get, you know, enough support from the city board, which is very important, to continue.